Cassius, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, so we're about to get started. So it's definitely good to see you, man. How have things been going?
It's been okay. I guess I just had a lot on my mind.
When you say a lot of your mind, what you mean?
Yeah, mostly like my relationship and things of that nature.
Relationship.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
So me and my girlfriend been together for about 2 years, and we've been going through a lot. But graduation coming up, and I'm trying to figure out what I should do next.
So it sounds like graduation feels bigger than just finishing school, and it feels like a turning point in your relationship.
Yeah, cause like I'm going to college and she gonna be here, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make a long distance relationship work, and if it's actually gonna be worth it and stuff like that. So just been a lot.
Gotcha. So that sounds pretty heavy. On one hand, you care about her. On the other hand, you're questioning whether staying together fits where your life is going.
Yeah. Feel a little guilty even thinking about it, but yeah.
What makes you feel guilty?
Because she's been there for me and stuff like when home and stuff at home was getting rough, and she was just my person for real. Like I could come to her about anything, but now I feel like everything gonna change because I'm leaving.
So she's been like a major support system for you.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so when you think about ending your relationship, does it feel like you're losing support, or are you hurting her, or does it feel like both?
I'll say a mix of both.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So how have things been between y'all, like recently?
Honestly, I say it's been a lot of arguing, mostly about my future and the things I want to do in life. And she wants promises and stuff like that that I feel like I wouldn't be able to commit to or make actually happen.
So when you say promises, what kind of promises?
Like that we'll stay together, that I won't meet someone else, and that I'll always come back.
Mm. And how does that feel when she asks for that?
Like a whole bunch of pressure, and like I'm being asked to decide my whole future right now, and feel like I still need time to grow.
I'll say that's a lot for anyone, especially, being your age, just being 18. That's definitely a lot. Let me ask you this. When you picture staying with her after graduation, like what comes up?
You said when I picture staying with her,
hmm
a lot of stress,
Stress. And when
mm,
you're picturing ending it, how does it look? How does it feel?
like a lot of sadness, but relief at the same time because we have been arguing a lot. But at the same time, I don't want it to end.
Okay, that's important. Like sometimes our emotions tell us things our minds like really don't catch up with. Would it be okay if we kind of like explore both sides of the decision, like either or? Would it be okay with you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do a quick pros and cons exercise, all right?
Mhm.
What are the benefits of staying together?
Some of the benefits I'll say comfort, love, and like history. And I feel like she actually knows me. So I feel like that's something that would be will always be amazing.
Okay, that's good. Well, what else?
Um Support. She always been there for me. So it just it's a lot to think about.
hmm Okay, so those were the positives. So what would you say are the cons?
I'll say like some of the it's very stressful and some of the expectations she's putting me through and like I feel stuck.
Mm, okay, feeling stuck. All right, let's flip it. What's the benefits of breaking up?
I'll say freedom. I could focus on myself and there'll be a lot less pressure because it's something that wouldn't always be on my mind.
Mm. And what's the cons of breaking up?
I'll say hurting her because I do care about her and her feelings, but also being lonely and I feel like I'll regret it.
Okay. So when you hear both lists out loud, what stands out?
That either way, somebody gonna get hurt, regardless of the situation.
Yeah, and that's a real life. But I wanna challenge something there though. Is hurt always the same as harming someone?
Like, what you mean?
Sometimes honestly hurts in the short term, but dishonesty or staying out of obligation can create bigger issues and long-term effects. You get what I'm saying? Like, what do you think about that?
I get what you're saying, but to be honest, I ain't never even think about it like that.
Mm. A lot of people stay, relationships because I think they feel like when you leave, you're leaving painful feelings behind. But staying for the wrong reason can also be painful. Um, like on a scale from 1 to 10, and one being I definitely want to stay, or 10 being I know for a fact I need to end things. Where are you?
I'll probably say like maybe a 6 or 7.
6, 7.
Yeah,
Oh.
6, 7.
Why is 6 or a 7 out of 4?
Because deep down, I think I already know it's not going to work just because of the fact that I'm gonna be moving away. And she already set expectations that she want me to follow. And I feel like that stress is just gonna cause a lot more harm to my life. Or like I don't know how to say it if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like clarity. What's keeping it from being a 9 or a 10?
Um, I'll say some of well, our love, some of the fears that I have, and our memories.
Mm. So love, fear, and and history and memories. That's powerful. Cassius, I would say, can I ask you something?
Yeah, what's up?
When you think about your future, college, your goals, becoming the man that you want to become, does this relationship feel like it supports that growth or complicates it?
I'll say complicated.
How so?
I feel like I'm constantly like managing emotions instead of focus on what I need to do next in life. And I feel like we're not really growing together how we should be.
That sounds exhausting. What would you,
Um,
what would choosing yourself look like right now?
Being honest, I'll say focusing on school and starting fresh. Like I feel like I should do something to get my mind off of things for a little while.
Mm. So what makes honesty so difficult?
I don't want to feel like the bad guy or like I'm the one calling all the shots when we should communicate more about how we feel.
Mm. Well, I would say being honest doesn't make you the bad guy. Being unclear can cause more damage. What kind of breakup would align with your values if the paths were to, go that route?
I'll say a respectful breakup, honest and not cold. Like I feel like if even if we do start talking, we should be able to have a mutual understanding that we can talk to each other regardless of the fact.
So that says a lot about your character. Like you care even in the hard decisions. Let me ask you, if your best friend came to you with the exact same situation, what advice would you give them?
I'll tell him not to force anything just because it's familiar, and I feel like he should actually go with what his heart feels or how he feel like he should improve himself throughout life.
Interesting. So why is it easier to give that advice to someone else rather than yourself?
And to be honest, because it's me.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. So what do you think you need most right now? Time, space, or action?
I would say space to think and just a little bit of time.
Okay, so what does healthy space look like?
Maybe not talking every single second of the day and not making promises all the time, especially if we both can't commit to it.
That could be a good first step. I would say remember that decisions don't always have to happen immediately, but clarity matters. Like before we end, I want to ask this though. What are you afraid will happen if you break up?
I feel like I'll miss her for sure, and I feel like I'll realize that I made a mistake.
Mm, But that's possible. But let me ask you this. What will you be afraid of? What do you think? What are you afraid of if you were to actually stay?
That I'll have like some secret animosity, or like that I'll continue to resent her.
Mm. Resentment it can cause love to be damaged. Like from everything that you're sharing now today, it sounds like you care deeply about her. I think she's a really nice girl, but you recognizing your future may require some space. That doesn't erase what your relationship meant to each other. It means that seasons change. What's one step you feel like you can take this week toward clarity for yourself?
I'll probably say being honest with myself first, making sure that these are things that I actually want to commit to and that I actually look forward to. Because if I do it now and I regret it, then everything that I've been thinking about is just gonna come to light.
Hmm. You ever thought about journaling?
Um, no, not really, but I probably should start doing that.
Hmm. Would that be something that you would really consider?
Yeah, I'll consider it. I mean, I'll be journaling about my future, so I might as well journal about my relationship.
Okay, that's a good start. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave you with three questions, okay? And then I'm gonna
Uh,
email you questions, or I might even text it to you so you can, have so you're about writing anything down. So the
uh,
first question is gonna be, um, what do I want my life to look like in the next 6 months? The second question will be, does this relationship support that vision? And the third question will be, am I staying out of love or out of fear? And I want the next time we meet, I want you can jot them in your notes or you can write them down. But the
mm,
next time we meet, we're gonna bring it up and we're gonna try to process it, okay?
uh,
So,
something I could do.
okay, okay. So, how do you feel like now getting ready to lead the session?
I feel a little bit lighter about the situation. I'm still a little confused, but it's clearing up a little bit.
And that's what we call progress. Because clarity doesn't always mean certainty. Sometimes it just means being honest about what you already know. And so we're going to keep working through it. Sounds good.
Yeah, absolutely. I thank you for your time.
I appreciate for your time, Cassius, and better get ready. We got graduation coming up, man. We got to knock these things out.
Yeah, man. Got to go be a welder. Ready for it.
Put the real money at, trade school. That's where it's at. If I could work with
Yes,
my
sir.
hands, I dang sure would go back in time and do some things differently.
Absolutely.
But all right, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this session, and I will talk
Mhm.
to you soon.
Yes, sir. Have a good day.
You too.